These modern metalcore albums from the 2010s are all very different. They rework influences from progressive, alternative metal, hardcore punk, several branches of death metal, and even shoegaze. Some were overshadowed by the success of other albums from the same artist, and others were simply overlooked due to the sheer volume of music coming out. They might not have become breakthrough records for these bands, most of whom you probably already know. However, it won't take you long to realize why you should give these underrated metalcore albums another go. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to APTV and turn on all notifications so you never miss a video. And check out the link in the description to the Spotify playlist featuring all of the songs on this list. 10 underrated metalcore albums that deserve another listen. Number 10, Loathe, The Cold Sun. In the past few years, Loathe have been taking metalcore almost everywhere it could possibly go. The Cold Sun marks an interesting intersection in the band's creative evolution. The album seemingly alternates between aggression and dreaminess, proggy twists and twirls, and catchy melodies. It features elements that hint towards Loathe's further expansion into their signature blend of metalcore, alternative metal, industrial metal, gent, post-hardcore, and shoegaze. Interestingly, when you're through the album, you can switch to either Loathe's sophomore LP from 2020 or their debut EP from 2015, because the final track on The Cold Sun connects with the opening tracks on both of them. Number 9, Lotus Eater. Lotus Eater. You may have spotted Lotus Eater featured on Bring Me the Horizon's eclectic music to listen to from 2019. You might have also spun their sophomore EP that same year. If not, their debut self-titled EP is a good start to Lotus Eater's groovy and glitchy brand of metalcore, charged with contrasting moods, killer breakdowns, and maze-like drum patterns. The EP offers a fair dose of surprises that will make you come back to it over and over again. Number 8, Silent Planet, The Night God Slept. To fully appreciate Silent Planet's evolution from an underground band whose potential was recognized at the 2017 APMAs to one of the most prominent names in modern metalcore, skipping their debut full-length is not an option. Though a bit more fragmented and not as polished as their breakthrough album, Everything Was Sound, The Night God Slept offers a good preview to their dynamic, hypnotic fusion of metalcore, emotional post-hardcore, echoey post-metal-esque guitars, alarming breakdowns, and screamo-like drama. Number 7, Palm Reader, Braille. One more gem from UK's flourishing scene. Palm Reader create emotional, yet punchy metalcore beautifully revealed on latest full-length, Braille. Essentially, Palm Reader's sound could be described as technical metallic post-hardcore. They take time to develop moody soundscapes that enrich tense intersections between progressive and the aggressive. Number 6, Kadinja, Super 90. Progressive metal meets gent on Kadinja's Super 90. A shape-shifting metalcore alien that employs melodic hooks, bright atmospherics, and soaring breakdowns, while also playing around with technical chord progressions. In almost absolute major key dominance. Whether you're into animals as leaders or architects, you'll find something to love on Kadinja's sophomore full-length as they take you on 11 journeys, from dreamy and relaxing to intense and groovy. Number 5, Earthists, Lifebinder. Earthists hit that spot in the new generation of melodic metalcore that sounds timeless and futuristic at the same time. As an example, let's tune into Freefall, the second track on their sophomore release. It opens with crossover-ish passages that melts into black gaze, like blast beats and atmospherics, followed by melodeath-infused metalcore. Lifebinder is full of such unexpected turns of events, yet remains organic and free-flowing. Number 4, Jesus Piece and Malice at the Palace Split. While it was their debut album, 2018's Only Self, that catapulted Jesus Piece out of the underground, their earlier split EP with Malice at the Palace is worth checking out too. Featuring 2 tracks from each band, it showcases 2 different yet perfectly matching sides of metalcore. Malice at the Palace's hardcore punk-powered sound meets the death metal rooted in Jesus Piece's tracks. Number 3, Landmvrks, Fantasy. Their sophomore album shows that Landmvrks surely know which wires to pull in your mind to make their tracks stick. Having mastered the art of catchy opening riffs, the French 5-piece will keep your attention until the last second of Fantasy, as they utilize the full power of intriguing build-ups, energetic passages, emotional choruses, hypnotic atmospherics, and smashing breakdowns. And the best part is that as poppy and accessible as they sound, they're really not comparable to anybody else. Number 2, Vane, Self-Destruct. This is a concise introduction to the chaotic, proggy, and aggressively over-the-top Vane, who we grew to love since their massively successful full-length debut, Error Zone. If you're enchanted by their dissonant horror universe and haven't checked out Self-Destruct yet, that is one significant mistake. Luckily, it will only take less than 5 minutes of your time to fix that. At number 1, Knocked Loose, Pop Culture. It's debatable whether pop culture is actually underrated. Unless you're a die-hard fan, you might never have stumbled upon this one. However, even if Knocked Loose's puzzle-like and all-over-the-place style on their later releases sounds like too much to process, Pop Culture is the perfect record to get going with this awesome band. While it might not fully represent Knocked Loose as we know them now, this straightforward, clean, and classically in-your-face release will prime your ears for further explorations of their discography. Thanks for watching APTV. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel now to see all of our latest videos and updates.